Hey guys, this is Pamela Natural. I'm sure you're probably wondering where is the Pamela Natural. She's not here today, but we just thought we'd give tribute to her while she's away. My name is Rues and this is
Natasha.
Okay, so we're just here to tell you a little bit of our hair journey as well, and how Pamela Natural has been of help to help us look after our hair. So yeah, we're gonna hear some questions that have been prepared by Mr. Pamela Natural. Then comes a little song, and then
Or like, you know how the video goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Question one, have any of you ever big chopped your hair before?
I have in 2017, which was probably a few months or a year after Pamela Natural had her big chop, which I thought she was crazy, but then I decided to do mine. So yes, I've had a big chop 2017.
Yes, I've had a big chop as well, but mine was not because I decided to have a big chop. It was because I was in a neck collar because I'd fractured my C6, so the back of my hair fell off. So in order to align my hair, I had to cut the front, the front of my hair.
What are some of the challenges that you guys face with your natural hair?
For me, I think my biggest problem is it's too soft. Like the texture of my hair is too soft, and I find it difficult to have a style that actually holds. And following Pamela Natural, she does a lot of twists, and if you twist her hair, when she untwists it, she get a really nice bounty curl. But my hair, because it's too soft, the bounty curl doesn't stay. So yeah, I think that's my biggest problem. Yet some people say it should be an advantage, but for me, I kind of see it as a disadvantage.
Well, my problem has been patience and actually finding a hair routine. Yeah, I never had a hair routine when I had treated hair, so having gone natural, it was really hard for me to find a routine that worked for my hair. And because I could watch all these YouTube videos, people just had amazing hair, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, when am I going to get to that length? Yeah, so the patience was definitely not there.
Yeah, because I think it takes a lot of work. Because I see when she does her detangling, her deep conditioning, you're talking of maybe half a day, and sometimes it's not easy to do that. I'm just that person that goes under the shower and off, out I go, and I mean that means I'm not going to get that sort of texture and quality of hair. We are heading there. One day we'll be there.
We will get there. Yeah.
So, if I get you correctly, natural hair is actually a lot of work. Would you say natural hair is a lot of work with the whole regiment, with the whole process, you know, that you have to go through, either for work, either just to take care of it, to maintain it? Is natural hair just like a second job?
I think all hair is like a second job. When my hair was relaxed, you think that's easier, but it's actually not easier. I'm supposed to be deep conditioning, making sure it's all oiled and all these other things that I wasn't doing when I had relaxed hair. So all hair is a second job pretty much.
For me, it would be slightly different, but like I understand what you're saying, that even if you have your hair chemically straightened, you still have to do a lot of other things. But I do find my natural hair is a little bit more work, because obviously if I manage to straighten it, it can only last me for a certain period of time before it shrinks back. Or if I wash it, then that means for me to be able to style it, I need to do a lot of things, and I'm that person who wakes up late for work every day, so I then can't do all those little bits and bobs in my hair before I go to work, and then I just resort to maybe having braids so that I can just wake up and go. And I think if I had a chemically straightened hair, you know, I'll just say, oh, I can easily tie it back and I can go out. So I do think for me, having my natural curly hair is a bit of work.
Do you think natural hair is something that, you know, allows black women or women that have natural hair to express the beauty?
I think having my natural hair, because I can see it with my co-workers at work, you know, when they see that natural hair, the way they appreciate it, it made me stop one day and look myself in the mirror, and I said, how come I've never seen it this way, or how come I never appreciated my hair this way? But then it has made me, you know, embrace who I am as a woman with curly hair, and that's why I actually haven't relaxed or chemically straightened my hair since 2014 up to now, because it was from there that, you know, I've managed to find my identity in it, rather than all these other years I used to just, you know, wanting to have nice straight sleek hair. But now this is me. This is actually my curly hair.
For me, it's taken me back to my childhood, because I had beautiful natural hair growing up, and then I got to year 12 because it was the norm to relax your hair, and I did the same thing. And then having gone natural, it's like, oh my goodness, my mom was even saying, it's like you've come back to your normal self, to your roots, you know. And then she gets to do my hair when I go home for the holidays, and she gets to do all the cotton threading that she used to do when I was younger. So yeah, it's been good to embrace my natural hair. And even my workmates, they're just like, I love how your hair can just be long today and short tomorrow. Yeah, so it's good. You get to disguise yourself.
I know. I've told my CEO at work that you have to remember my face, never take note of my hair, because it changes every day. Yes, and that's how he's remembered me. So yeah.
Here's a question that has been going around on social media, and it caused a bit of a stir in a country in Southern Africa, which is actually South Africa. But why is natural hair considered ugly by a lot of people?
I think they are threatened by it. I think they are threatened by it because more African women are actually embracing their hair and not actually buying the products that is damaging their natural hair, you know. Yeah, so I think they're definitely threatened by people actually being vocal about being black and expressing yourself through your hair.
And I also think for a very long time we've wanted what, you know, like how people always want what other people have. It was until when we realized that our hair is actually nice, beautiful. I think, you know, up until the point is black women, we stopped wanting to have long straight hair and embrace our natural curly hair. That's when we could start changing that it's actually not ugly, because sometimes we actually would contribute for people to think that our hair is ugly because we never wanted to embrace it. We never wanted it. We never wanted to look after it as natural as it was. So then people thought, okay, fine, then maybe it's not good enough. But then now that we have started seeing how beautiful and yeah, how healthy it can be when we keep it natural, so that's when we start seeing things from a different perspective.
What would you like to say to young black girls that grow up, you know, with African threading? In Zimbabwe, we used to call it mabuns. You know, those hairstyles that sometimes even other African girls would look at you and say, oh, that looks like a, you know, ugly, or it's cheap stuff, or it's like for rural girls from the rural areas and things like that. What do you want to say to that girl?
I would want to say, let's embrace ourselves, let's embrace our hair. We are beautiful with our hair, with our curly, kinky hair. It's beautiful, and let's embrace it. So let's keep on looking after our hair.
And we keep on spreading the word about going natural and embracing your natural beauty and not letting anybody tell you otherwise.
Thanks guys for having us, and we hope you'll continue floating along with your natural journey as we'll be doing as well. So yeah, take care. See you next time.
See ya.